Hey guys, so I picked up with a box of whatever this set is called, the SAST, and I got a bunch of these commons, and I got to reading it, and I was wondering why nobody ever built the deck around it, and then I realized that it's just better to make Azathoth. And hopefully they ban quick launch, because that card is the problem. Stunning your opponent on your own turn is one thing, but stunning them during their turn, that's just unfair. That's not interactive. That's not good Yu-Gi-Oh! There's no interaction. So I decided to construct this deck based around that theme where you ran Wind Up Rabbit, Evil Swarm Thunderbird, and now we have Torrential at 3 and Compulsory Escape Device. You know, I don't know if you guys remember this card. Both players choose a monster and shuffle to the deck, and then you would chain Thunderbird or Wind Up Rabbit and make it disappear, so only they would lose a monster. And basically I want to play this deck like forced simplification. So this is just the concept. You got the 3 main Time Thief monsters. This is high risk, high reward. You know, he's bound to get ashed. So you summon, tribute, kind of like a lone fire effect to get the other 2 guys. And that's where running Gamma comes in. So you can Gamma on the Ash Blossom. Other extenders, you can, you know, Photon Thrasher, Kage to Kage. Then Instant Fusion. So all kind of to guarantee that you get your first turn Time Thief Redoer, and then start putting pressure on your opponent. Play a slew of hand traps, maybe 3 Rabbit, 3 Ash, 3 Veiler. Then of course I thought about maybe running the Sanctum artifact engine, you know, triple Sanctum, double Scythe, maybe a Morale-Tech. But then that means I'd have to make space for Call by the Grave or Call the Haunted, or Return to the Front, whatever it's called, and Call the Haunted, maybe to recycle the Scythes. Since you will be leaving your field open, you can lure your opponent in, or if you ended up going second, main deck Pancatrop, since your field will likely contain no monsters or just 1 monster. You know, you're returning, you know, Time Thief. Comes back in your turn, your opponent has a field. You can drop your Pancatrops, take care of their field. Since we're running chainable back row, with the exception of the continuous Time Thief cap, maybe Gores, since no one seems to respect Gores anymore. I don't know if you guys remember this card. I remember Konami hyped this card. It was an old, I'm going to have to read it, from Light of the Tachyon Galaxy. So when your opponent successfully summons 3 times, you drop this from your hand and becomes unaffected by your opponent's cards, or I guess all cards. It's so if you go first, you do your Time Thief things, holding on to this. You know, I don't have Thanos Dragon yet. I learned that's what his new nickname is, Phantasme. But I figured, you know, this is a good chump block, 2800. They can't spin it. They can't, you know, quote unquote, send it to the graveyard with effects. They can't bounce it. They have to run over 2800 defense. And this guy isn't once per turn. So I imagine that you can chain them if you're holding multiples. You can drop 2 in 1 turn during your opponent's turn, then link them away, or just sit on them and stall, you know. You know, that's my idea. And then of course your X deck has lots of room. You know, I imagine Abyss Dweller should be probably an auto, rank 4. King of Feral Imps to fetch your Kage to Kage. Maybe run 2 Time Thieves, Boros Sword, Skulldread, in case they ever come up. For your Gamma level 8 plays, Boros Savage and Omega. more likely than Omega to keep your field clear. And then since you're running level 4s and these hand traps are level 3, the 2 7s over here, I might even consider Black Rose Dragon, because that seems really good. Seeing how Time Thief Winder can special summon from your hand, and Bezel Ship can special summon from the graveyard, and then you just normal summon one of your hand traps, Black Rose or field. Yeah, sounds pretty good to me. Excuse the kids, I live in an apartment complex, so lots of noise. I don't know, guys, what do you think? You guys want to help me build this? Give me some ideas in the comment section. Feel free to discuss. I'll try to see if I can get the rest of the cards I need for the build, and maybe this weekend I can try it out at locals, and hopefully they'll let me record and I can get some live duels of this deck in action. What do you guys think about that? It's Dub K Dad, and I'm out.